Okay guys, striped bass. We're doing this one on my terms, kind of. Not gonna be picky, size of fish, you know, just gonna enjoy a day out here. Some pretty decent weather, and gonna cruise off the beach, see what we can find. Heard a couple of reports of bluefish already too, so not gonna turn my nose up at that either. Got him. What up? Nice fish. Ooh, look at that. A lot of these fish are males, believe it or not. Some people say they're females, all of them, but it's a good fish right there. Got it. This one feels weird. Unless that's a... I don't know, man. Went to the shallows today because I just saw too much going on in some of my deeper stuff that I was, you know, my day one didn't go as planned. This one I probably got like on the side of the chin here. Honestly, I'm not like going for giant fish. I'm just trying to put a striper video together for you guys. Nice, fun one. Keep it casual. You know, if you like these striper videos, make sure to let me know, because you know, they seem to have fallen out of my viewership lately. And a lot of that has to do with the algorithm. It's kind of an experiment to see if I should keep making them. It's a good fish. He's pulling me. All right. It's cool. Definitely cool, man. All right, man. Ooh, I could have lost that one easy there. Oh, that's a nice fish, huh? Oh man, check that out. That's a good fish here too. It's nice, man. Today I just really went to decide to get away from the crowds and kind of want to go for my own fish. Could be a 20. Looks like I found some nice ones though. Okay, I found some nice ones. Look at his big head. Bye. I'm out of here. Big fish sitting on these, man. Don't leave fish to find fish. I made that crucial mistake the other day. Looked at my old log books, you know, moons, how long the bite's been going on. And here I am, just kind of reliving nostalgia. It's a Pen Clash 3000. I've got 30 pound Spiderwire X8 on there. I think I've got a 30-pound leader, maybe 25. There's no structure here. There's nothing really to force me to like horse this fish in for the most part. You know, the current's mild. This is just a fishery I've always liked. I like to put some miles in, explore, try to find some fish. And there we go. Look at that. No great white sharks here either for me, so also a nice bonus. These are some good, nice quality fish though, that's for sure. Might run one more time on me. If we lose them, we lose them. That's okay too. I'm rusty at doing all this stuff, man. That's a nice fish, man. All right, seems to be a healthy class of these fish. Look at that butterball, huh? All right, man. And sometimes the direction makes a difference. Direction, how you're working it. Striped bass. Alrighty. Feels nice to be a tourist, right? That's what I am. Just a big old tourist now to this fishery. It's a once a year thing now, and let them go, let them grow. All right, so I've actually been looking for a little while, trying to find other packs of fish. I've got a decent sized school of fish, but I know by now they're 100% aware of my presence at this point. These fish are not, I mean, they have aggressive tendencies, but when they have a sense of danger, they aren't dumb. Shallow water, kayak, 7 feet, man, I'm gonna put them down. I'm like, kind of, you know, I gotta give them a break now with the strategy. Instead of just like looking for them, I'm gonna go to those areas, definitely tell them to stay away from them, so I'm not gonna put the kayak over those fish. And on top of that, I'm only gonna cast into like kind of blind cast. I mean, I got an idea visually where these fish are, hopefully not like spook them with the kayak. Looks like a great white shark, probably. That's my guess. I don't know. And this was on 1/2 ounce and white. Let's see what size we got here. Not a bad one. A lot of these fish seems to be this class, like probably eating bonker for the most part. We're pogies. Say like 32, 36. I'm sure there's a shot at a 40 incher in here. But this is a good class of fish, especially tourists like me. No longer you know, striper fish much anymore these days, so this size fish is just fine by me. These fish are part of the, I believe these are all part of the Hudson River biomass or stock, whatever you want to call it. So they've determined there's quite a few strains of striped bass out there. Some are doing really not so well. Most concern seems to be for the Chesapeake Bay fish. And then there's other classes. Majority of them seem to be, you know, like that. Plenty of 28 to 32 inch fish to catch. Fun stuff, man. They're holding in like a tide line. It's just, you know, striper stuff, huh? It's a 1/2 ounce jig head. That lures a, that one's by Berkeley. It's one of their swim bait jig heads, I believe. I went to white. This water's, you know, it's a little stained, but it's not bad either. Thanks. Little pug nose there. Otherwise healthy. Man, these fish are a very particular profile they want. There's a big, small. The big profiles weren't getting much love, and I usually gravitate towards the big profiles. It kind of makes sense. I've seen a lot of the fleet trolling umbrella rigs this year too. So umbrella rigs are not mojos, which are more popular. I feel like umbrella rigs, well, I guess umbrella rigs definitely catch slots pretty good. You're gonna have to run, buddy. Otherwise, you know, can't end that fight instantly on you. Or can I? I don't think my tackle's quite heavy enough to do that. These are the types of fish you usually pull hooks on right away. Cool hit. Quite pleased with today, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely am. All right. Well, you can handle that class. I am pleased with today. I had to play around a little bit, experiment. It's just funny how it works. Won't hit top water, you would think they would. 30-inch plus fish for you to catch out there right now. I was really hoping to get a clickbait whopper plopper video done today. This always is good for views. But unfortunately, these fish are, you know, in a kind of a moody state. Maybe early in the morning I should have used this. I had no idea what I was doing. Funny, sometimes like little fish will eat these too, huh? Oh, went to the bigger profile. Maybe we weed out some little guys. I think we're seeing the same class of fish for the most part. Bye, thanks. Yeah, these fish don't fight much. These little guys. It's still fun. Oh, he's thrashing as hard as he can right here. Plenty of the bigger fish were a morning thing though. Can't lie about that one. But who knows? Good time to be had. Oh, where you going, my friend? Where you going? Where do you think you're going with that? Hmm? It's a lot of action. That's for sure. Right. Like, sometimes the patterns are real fun on these things too, how different they can be. A couple better fish starting to bite now. Yeah, buddy. It's one we want, I think. Maybe. And he's got a little more thump to him. Give me a little 360 donut. Ooh, yeah. Alrighty, that's a nicer fish for sure. Not a bad one. It's definitely a nicer fish. Alright, got ourselves probably one closer into that mid 30-inch class. Alright, awesome. See you later, my friend. Let's try a bigger one, man. Gotta be able to get a couple nicer fish on the bigger sheds. Can't see, who knows, you know, that bait, they might be keyed on small. These are made by VMC. They're not the best hooks, but I wouldn't use these on any fish you really got to put the screws on for the most part. I don't think there's any way we'll find that fish here. You never know, though. That's the one I'll regret, right? Damn. It's crazy how deep these fish will take some of these lures, huh? All right. Seem to have found a batch of more, you know, smaller fish. That size fish seems to be out and about. Gotta keep that rod low so that guy keeps moving. Using the 7-inch shad now. It's funny, I'm not seeing a size difference. I guess, you know, if you want to use a bigger jig head to get deeper. These fish are all in 8 feet of water though. I'm headed in now. You know, I did a little mixed style of fishing, I guess you can say. Everything I found today in water at about 6 to 8 feet of water. That was my depth. The water temperature is about 52. I think that temperature change between further off the beach and the first slough is definitely key. At least for today, it was definitely key. And yeah, we'll see what the next trip does. That was pretty good though. You know, I'll put a link in everything I used. No giants, so that's okay. I just want to, you know, bend the pole and catch what I can catch. 5.5 and 7-inch shads. Didn't notice a difference on quality or quantity. Maybe even better fish on the smaller ones. I think more important was time of day. Maybe that had something to do with tide as well, but time of day was definitely pretty important. Fish seem to have, they're not using that real shallow stuff. Like I'm not seeing them in 6 feet, 5 feet. Seems like they want like that 7 to 8 foot slough. Makes sense though. Plenty of that stuff floating around too, which is Pogies, Menhaden. That's definitely a big forage for those stripers as well. So all those things keep in mind, right, as you striper hunt. I just set up in a good area with a good, I guess you call it slick or slough. And it seemed like I found fish kind of consistently throughout most of it, rather, not all of it, but check video's description, everything we use. I'll put links. If you like the channel, the like, comment, subscribe, shakedown, please consider that. And yeah, it's not a bad day though. You know, I think striper videos, I'll do a trip every 2 years to this region. Kind of revisit it, not every year, but every other year. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But if you want extra content, something I've been doing pretty hard lately is I've been posting up an extra video on my Patreon page. So that's a non-YouTube page. If you're interested in extra content, sometimes I just do like tough days, something more strategy related, etc. Not just, you know, YouTube bang, fish.